reason that you need to buy Scott's book is simple. He tells you step by step what to do with your personal Facebook page. Everybody has a personal Facebook page. If you don't, that's the mistake number one. You have to get one. You can absolutely monetize your personal Facebook page. How do I know that? Because not that long ago, I simply had a single Facebook page, my personal page, and I had a cell phone, and I used my personal Facebook page to reach connections, to reach people, to network, and I offered them value. I showed them that I had value, and then I used the Facebook Messenger tool to take those people, have meaningful conversation with them, and I have turned that into a business that in the last 12 months has generated $10 million in revenue. That's a fact. I've done it. You can too. And if you want the fast start, if you want the shortcut, if you want the blueprint, then buy Scott's book. Scott, what is the name of your book?
Personal Page Secrets. Personal Page Secrets. That's personalpagesecrets.com. That's the website. But Billy, I want to add one other thing here real quick that to me is really the biggest benefit, the biggest bang for the buck for buying this book is, and you know this to be true, and everybody watching, you all can relate to this, but when people buy a product, whether it's a book or some sort of sales training thing, right? Hey, I could have the best information on the freaking planet, right? I could have the best book, I could have the best platform, I could have the best of the best, right? And I give it to you, or I give it to Joe Blow or whatever, and now I just gave somebody the keys to the kingdom, right? Now, when it comes to a book, first things first, I don't know what the exact statistic is, but when somebody buys a book, there's a pretty high statistic that they don't even read the whole book. Some people, and I'm guilty, man. I bought books before. I've never even cracked it open, man. And listen, if I've got the best thing out there, but you don't do anything with it, then the words are useless. The information is totally useless. So I started thinking about, hey, you know what? If people buy my book, how can I circumvent that? How can I make sure that if somebody buys the book, they're actually going to do something with it? Because the last thing I want to have happen is sell a bunch of books that are stuck on a hard drive and nobody's doing anything with it. I want someone to buy a book and say, hey, you know what? This thing really worked and I got a bang for the buck for it. So here's what I'm going to do. And this is going to be the biggest differentiator of anything that you're going to buy when it comes to a product like this, I think. There might have been someone else that's out there doing it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to form a private Facebook group, and anybody that buys the book or my digital business card is going to be in that group, and I am going to hold them accountable to make sure that they go through the process and actually execute. So again, hey, if you don't want to be held accountable, maybe you don't buy it, or maybe you just say, hey, I just want to buy it, but I don't really want to be in your group, kind of thing. I don't have a problem with that. But I want people that if they buy it, I want to see them have success, because I didn't know your testimony. I kind of figured that that's probably what you did, but now that you said it, I'm like, damn, you're a freaking great example again of somebody that has been able to take their personal Facebook page and monetize it exponentially. I mean, I love your testimony, man. That is just, it makes my heart pitter patter. I'm glad for you.